Atta boy. That my boy. A little bit cloudy here today. I'd sooner have it cloudy. I do like this. I love the sun. Like sometimes I like it really hot out here, but sometimes it gets too hot for me. I can take it, just yeah, my head. Oh, what I went through. Went through working the heat till my accident. At Pointe de Bois, I was working for Service Enterprises. And they paid me for my ribs for a year, compensation. But they kept writing me letters for a whole year, telling me they haven't decided if my head injury was part of my work injury. By the way, my name is Howard Gabriel Fontaine. And yeah, they said they didn't consider, after a year, they didn't consider my head injury part of my work injury. And I figured that. I said, because the jackham hit me in the ribs, it broke 6 ribs. I fell back, hit the corner of the scaffolding, was pinched the artery to my brain. And that's when the doctor said, live your life each day like it's your last. Try to enjoy every minute. And I've been doing that. Thanks to the good Lord, I'm amazingly still here. But I didn't give up. I kept going, pushing myself. I think that's why I'm still here. Well, the good Lord, of course, thank you. Yeah. He helped me. He gave me the inspiration, the will to live. And my lady certainly helped me too. Regardless of her, she needs a heart operation, cancer operation. Now she needs an eye operation. And me, I just got my letter today for cancer care to see how bad the cancer is. So in one of my videos, you'll see I had to kill a big cat, a lynx, because he was my little buddy there with 3 legs. He was gonna have him for dinner. Oh, I just seen a deer run by back there. Yeah, he was gonna have my little dog for dinner, and I couldn't let that happen. I could not, because I love this little guy, and my wife loves him too. But I wish the heck I could go back to work. But I'm 66. And my back is shot. A brain injury. I'm still trying to fight back, still trying to exercise. But it's very hard. I quit my job in Great Falls because Mom and Dad were having trouble. There was res where they lived. There was people breaking into the house, breaking into their vehicles, smashing the windows, stealing their tools. And that's why they kept coming to a little house I was renting. Not too far from the powerhouse. And they kept coming there and asking me if I would go live with them and help them. So I did a lot of thinking and thought, man, they were there brought me into this world and looked after me all my life. The least I could do is go give up half my lifetime and took care of them. Until my dad woke up one day, my mom said there's something wrong with Dad. He was all yellow. He had cancer in the gall, and all that poison backed up and poisoned his whole body. They went into the hospital. They told me he only had weeks to live. So when the pain was pretty bad, they had him in the hospital. He phoned me. He said, "Son, I don't want to die looking at the ceiling of this hospital. Please come and get me." So I went and picked him up, signed him out, and brought him home. Let him watch his favorite show on TV. And even bought him a pack of cigarettes. He liked to smoke. Even though he had cancer and he didn't have long, why not? I mean, let his last days be as happy as he could. And he how can I say? He was happy. If it's what he wanted to do, why not? Why shouldn't I give him what he wants to last days of his life? I walk down this road, there's not so many dangers for my little dog. And if I didn't have to stop that big cat from going after my little dog, it was winter. That was way up north area. I do love walking up there. But when I do, I keep my little dog closer. He was way ahead of me. And it's lucky I seen that cat. He was gonna jump on him, and I had to shoot quick. And God knows I didn't want to take his life, but it was either him or my little buddy here that we love. And I do come up here because I lost my daughter, Destiny Dawn Hansen. She took her last mother's name because, fortunately, I was always gone working. And that's why she said she wanted to leave me So she left me. When I got back from Ashram where I was working, she called me. She says, I'm leaving. Because when I got back to the house, there was nobody there. And she wanted to leave me because I was never home. I was always gone. But how else am I gonna feed your family if you Vector Construction, they always called me if a job came up, I went. What was I supposed to do? Refuse to go back to work? I couldn't. How was I going to do anything? How was I going to... It was hard. It's even harder now. Everything's so expensive. It's crazy. And Ashley, if you're listening to this from YouTube, it's me. And I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie to you, Ashley. You played the violin amazingly when I saw you. And I see you and your husband and kids have a wonderful life. Just like me, my wife, and my little dog. We have as much. We stay in a single bachelor's apartment. And my house is all full of mold. I'm letting my sister and brother-in-law stay there. I was staying in the basement. My second wife left me for my niece next door's husband. And she wanted to come back, and I told her no way. Not after what you did. Because he used to call me uncle and her auntie. So how could you take somebody back like that? Then I met my lady Lisa. She's the one that helped me. She saw what I was going through on Facebook, and she asked me. Her husband was terrible to her too. So we argued pretty bad when we were young, just friends. My best friend brought her over, introduced her to me, but my buddy told me she didn't like me because she was scared of me. And I guess I was scary. I was always exercising and lifting weights, but it's nothing. It's not what you see on the outside that matters. It's what's in your heart that matters. And what's in my heart? You ask. Well, my baby girl, Destiny's in my heart. My mom and dad. My brother I lost. My sister Marilyn I lost. My nephew I lost. My niece I lost. I lost so much. But yet I did not give up. I kept going. Because I love life. I love the outdoors. And I see a lot of bears sometimes. There was hardly anything to eat for them. They were always following along the bush line, but they never bothered me. Me and the bears seem to have a connection. I even brought, I found roadkills along the highway. And I loaded them up, and I even brought roadkills for them so they'd have something to eat. Because I seen them along the farmer's field eating what they could there, and they were pretty good size. They were doing okay, but the ones along here, were just skinny. I felt so sorry for them. I tried to bring as much as I could for them. Anyway, I think I live in Pine Falls, Manitoba. And my address is Box 85, Fort Alexander, ROEOPO. Somebody lost a hat. And as a kid, I used to go fishing up by the creek over here. Anyway, I don't think I have enough data on here to upload this whole video. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Pay-as-you-go phone. This is no phone too. It's all cracked up. When I couldn't, found that they wouldn't let me go back to work. I worked on cars and that too all my life. I fixed my own vehicles, Mom and Dad's own vehicles. And I fixed like I said, I fixed my own vehicles. I have a hard time now because I was working on the vehicle one day and my brother-in-law was helping me outside. And I'm not supposed to lay down because something happens to my head when I lay down. Something goes out of whack. The blood stops flowing or something. I don't know. But I said I got to go inside the house. So I went inside the house. I sat down for a while. And I thought it was okay because the mini stroke that I was having was pretty bad. Okay, my boy. Let's go. Let's go back. Yeah, I know you like it. I know you're having a good time walking. You think of it as playing, yeah. My little dog. He only has 3 legs. But he's got the heart of a lion, that little guy. I couldn't let anything hurt him. I always try to keep an eye on him. So I will tell you, I start trapping when my grandfather used to be a trapper, and I fell back on that because I had to. I have to make money somehow. Since I couldn't work anymore, I wish the heck I could go back to work. But they won't let me. I quit school when I was 16, go to work and help the family, feed the family. Yeah. My dad was always gone. Yeah, he went to the Arctic Circle to go to work. And he wasn't getting paid very much. Anyway, I think I talked too much. What you doing, my boy? Hey, what you doing? Come on. Come on, Daddy, give you some water right away. I think I need a shot of water too. Anyway, I come out here because it's easy to get rid of my stress. I get so stressed. Thinking, worrying about me and my family mostly, and my lady, of course. Well, I hope this video reaches the person I was trying to talk to about her violin playing, and she has a wonderful family. Her and her husband and 2 beautiful little kids. Just looked really happy. All I was asking her was to help me with subscribers, because they do pay you on YouTube if you get enough subscribers. But I don't know how much they pay you. I don't know if it'd be enough to help us out, but my wit's end. if I go back to work when my back is out and my ankle's starting to hurt because I broke my ankle twice. I got the cast off, went to work with that in MacArthur Falls. I shouldn't have done that, but when the job came up, I went. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. Talk to y'all later.